Welcome to the General Cable Williamsport plant. In our industry, like many others, hand injuries are one of the most common injuries suffered by our associates. Over the years, we have developed many different methods and tools to mitigate the risk. It is our hope by sharing these methods and tools, we will help others to prevent some future injuries. All the methods and tools that you will see in this video have been incorporated into our standard work and are utilized on a daily basis.
Due to reels becoming off weight, getting heavy on some side, off center, we have reel movers. People can get injured and they're also not supposed to be touching the flanges. So we have air operated reel movers here, and we also have battery operated reel movers. So people are able to do their job without getting injuries. When we get into larger reels than like 84-36s, they can be very heavy, upwards of 900 pounds. So we have an electric cart that we have set up instead of using the regular red reel moving carts. Our employees don't have to worry about pivoting them up and getting something off the floor that weighs that much. So we use the power operated one, and it works very well for us. Okay, so on the take-up stands, the way we deal with the heavy lopsided reels is we have reel kickers installed. So what you see here is a half full reel. Marcus is lowering down to the floor. He'll open up the arm and he'll actuate the kicker, and it'll push the reel out. Then he will not injure himself with trying to pull it out. Now he will be installing another reel with carts we had developed that they will not be touching their hands on the flanges. That helps eliminate burrs and cutting yourself. There is a very safe changing out of a reel. So we use micro welders at extrusion. With the process, we don't want to stop it. So what we end up doing, we stick our wire in here, put die blocks on it so it doesn't spatter. And there's various safety devices to keep things safe. We have natural barriers with the covers and the plexiglass that only the wire can go in. And then also, when we're actually closing the clamps, there's a curtain here, a light curtain, and if you're inside that curtain, it will not close. If you notice, it just stopped. So now Marcus is putting the die block on. That keeps it from spattering, and it contains the aluminum. Closing the cover. And there the weld is complete. At this point, it'll be filed down and it's able to go through the extrusion process. Here we cut our samples for quality testing. And what you'll notice when we cut is you have to actually place your foot on the pedal and push both buttons. So then we're not touching a sample and possibly cutting ourselves. So we'll give that a demonstration. We'll turn it on. It gets held by the clamps. Depress the pedal. When it gets done with that side, we loosen our clamps up, flip it over, butt it up against our stop, clamp it down again. We'll push the pedal again. There are our samples complete, ready for testing. As part of the quality testing, we need to remove the plastic from the outside. So in order to do this safely, what we've come up with is a wheel with a blade, and it cuts the plastic right off, and you don't have to worry about cutting yourself with a blade to remove the polymer.
While we try to engineer out as many risks as possible through the processes and tools that you've seen in the video so far, one of the more challenging risks to overcome in manufacturing is that of human behavior. We attack this through our culture. So General Cable recently went through a very cool process of developing new corporate values. So as you see here, the 6 values we have, one of the most important to me personally and in Williamsport is the value of safety. So as the plant's continuous improvement manager, each month we hold safety Kaizens to try to fix a problem in the plant. One of the more recent safety Kaizens that we've done in the Williamsport plant was around hazard awareness. So when you've been running a machine for many years, oftentimes it's easy to get complacent and not even see some of the hazards that you work around every day. So teams of operators worked in every machine group in the plant to come up with what the main hazards are on the machines. We then developed these hazard awareness maps, which show a diagram of the machine and all the hazards on the machine, and then put corresponding labels on the physical machine. So when new operators come in, they see this. Even for current operators, it's really a visual tool to point out some safety issues.
Now let's review some key points from the video.